Isn't it a pain having to wake up 6 a.m. to catch a bus or train for your 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. class? Or having to spend loads of money on Ubers and taxis? This was life for me and my friends during the first semester, until I got my license over Christmas break when I took my test, and I decided to start a carpool with them. This carpool has allowed us each to get a few miles of sleep in the morning, if my gas be paid off every week with the money that they give me. Hello, I'm Nicholas Fernandez, and today I will be talking about the benefits of forming and joining a carpool. Being a commuter myself, I went through the struggle first semester of having to wake up 6 a.m. for my 8 a.m. class, and it wasn't fun. I was exhausted and I hated it, and I often skipped it a lot. But I know Iona has a lot of commuters. I know many of you are commuters. I know you guys probably feel the same way, some of you, and you guys could really benefit from forming carpools. Carpooling has many different key points, but I chose to pick four of them. The four key points I chose to talk about today is Iona students would be more willing to attend early classes. Students will save gas money and money they will spend on public transportation. It teaches students how to network and meet new people, and has a lot of positive effects on the environment. This leads me to my first main point. Iona students would be more willing to attend early classes. Catherine Kendig states in her article called A Few Good Reasons to Skip Class and a Few Bad Ones that as a college student, you'll always be tired. Sleeping in probably won't make a dent in your exhaustion. On the other hand, falling behind is likely to rob you of even more sleep later on. Now, I could agree with this because last semester when I had my 8 a.m., I did skip quite often, and it did hit my grade a bit, and there's just no reason to. But since I've been in this carpool, I've been given at least 2 to 3 more hours of sleep, and this has allowed me to have more energy and more willingness to attend early classes, and I know many of you probably feel the same way once you realize this. And this leads to my second point. Students will save gas money and public transportation money. According to South Florida Commuter Services in 2014, if you add at least one carpooler whom you split costs with, it may add 5 to 10 minutes onto your drive time, but will reduce your bills and expenses by half. Adding more people means even more savings. Now, I drive 3 people, sometimes 4, and they each pay me $20 each a week. So that's like $60 or $70. And it covers my gas, and I have a lot left over. And this really has helped me because I don't have a job right now, so, it's going to be hard for me to pay gas. So this is one of the main reasons why I did it. And this also helps them because last semester we always take Ubers and taxis a lot, and that really cost a lot of money. And we were getting broke. So this leads me to my third point. It teaches students how to network and meet new people. Now, 2 of the people that I barely talked to last semester. I barely knew them. We met in December, and we started talking over break and stuff. And since we did this carpool, we've grown closer. And in college, these are the people that you could possibly starting new businesses with and relationships with. The Pennsylvania Department of Transportation states in a 2016 article that carpooling is a great way to make new friends and start new professional relationships to find other commuters you are compatible with. Now, I've seen this to be true in my carpool because the 4 of us have grown really close, and this really is going to help us out in life, I believe. And this leads to my fourth point, that it has a lot of positive effects on the environment. Belvakar states in his article, Why is Carpooling Good for the Environment? That carpooling means more people in a single car, means less number of individual cars on the road. And what does that lead to? Less pollution, less air pollution, less noise pollution, less carbon emissions, less greenhouse gas pollution. Now, it does make sense because if the 4 people in my car all drove their own car, that was just going to 4 more cars on the road, and that would just lead to more pollution. I have a little chart here. It's the carpool statistics. It states that the total percentage of people who carpool with a family member is 51%. The percent of people who carpool with someone that they live with is 40%. Percent of Americans who carpool is 10%. Percent of people who carpool with just one person is 77.3%. Percent of Americans who drive to work solo is 78%. percent of traffic that would die down if everyone carpooled once a week is 20%. Total amount of gas saved yearly by carpooling is 85 million gallons of gas. And the total amount of miles avoided by traffic every year is 56,000 miles carpooling. And in conclusion, I talked about how Iona students would be more willing to attend early classes, how students will save gas money and public transportation money. It teaches students how to network and meet new people. It has a lot of positive effects on the environment. Now imagine not having to wake up in a world where you don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. and you could just sleep in for 2 or 3 hours and you'd be more willing to attend early classes. Or if you care about the environment and that carpooling takes away more cars off the road and has more positive effects on the environment. I urge you guys that if you want to start a carpool, to find people that you live near, and find people that live near you, and start one because it can really have a positive effect on you and it can really benefit you in life. Thank you. I'm Lucas Fernandez, and